Hey everyone, so what do you think about my new glasses? They look a little bit strange, right? If I take my hat off and look at the side, you can see something looks a little bit different. Well, if you haven't worked it out already, there's a HD camera built into these glasses, and it is a 720. It's not 1080, but 720, which is pretty good. Now, the reason why I bought these is that they were being like promoted as the new Snapchat glasses, like an alternative, a clone, and I thought, okay, that's pretty cool because the Snapchat glasses look pretty awesome, and if I can buy these ones for like 60 bucks US dollars, I might as well try it, right? But it turns out that, yeah, they're definitely nothing like these Snapchat glasses. They say you can do live streaming, but the only thing you can live stream to is your cell phone. Like, it can't live stream to Facebook, it can't live stream to YouTube, it can't live stream to Snapchat, anywhere, basically, just your cell phone. So what's the point in live streaming from your sunglasses to your cell phone? Like, there's no point in that, right? So basically, all they've done is got a regular USB powered network camera, added a little battery, and mounted it to a set of glasses. Like, that's really it. They also have a sunglasses version, but they didn't have those in stock, so I just got this standard like clear glass version. Now, I have to say, the camera quality, yeah, it's okay. When you look at it streaming on your phone, the quality seems okay and everything seems fine, but when you try to view the recorded files, there's just so many issues with it. Like, there's no sound, or the video is like all sped up, or it's jumpy. There's like an on-screen display that you can't turn off. There's so many problems with these glasses that I think they're just not worth it. And aside from the problems, are you really gonna walk around with this thing on your head? Like, it always falls off my ear because like it's so thick it can't really go behind your ear. It gets really hot because the CPU is here. I mean, I'll show you that later, but it gets pretty hot on the side of your head. Battery life is okay. I get around like 30 minutes, maybe a maximum of 45 minutes. Not great battery life, but good enough, I guess. Now, if they could actually stream somewhere, like stream to YouTube Live or something like that, I would say, yeah, it's great, because they are Wi-Fi. They connect to your cell phone via Wi-Fi, or to a pocket Wi-Fi or a router. If they could actually stream to a live service, I'd think, wow, they're actually okay. Like, yeah, they've got some issues, but I can live with it. But as it is, it's basically just having a network camera on top of your head, and that's it. Like, it's just kind of ridiculous. It's really not practical, and it's got so many issues. But I wanted to show you anyway. So I should be able to cut between the video of the glasses and the video of this camera. And if I look around, you'll be able to see what the quality is like. Maybe even the audio, it depends. Sometimes the audio works, a lot of the time it doesn't. So there might not even be any audio to this, to be honest. There's a lot of problems with these glasses, but I wanted to show them on my channel anyway. So enough of this demonstration, let's go to my table and take a closer look at these. Now that we're back at my desk, we can take a closer look. This is the case they come in, which is quite nice. It's not that strong, but it's strong enough to keep your glasses protected. And as you saw earlier, here's the glasses. Now this is a close-up look, and you can see it really is just a regular pair of glasses, but one of the arms has been swapped out for the camera module. And you know that it's a regular pair of glasses because they even provide the original arm, just in case you decide you want to put this back in place. You also get a charge cable, which is micro USB, and a little screwdriver just in case you want to put that arm back on. And that's everything that's included. And on the arm here you can see the username and password that's used to access these glasses. Now, normally you'd want to keep that a secret and not share it, but these glasses are really kind of junk, so I don't think I can actually use them. As you saw in the sample footage, there was no audio, so I had to use the audio from my other camera. The quality was not very good, it's jumpy, it's really not that good. But let's have a look at the glasses. So you can obviously see the camera module at the front here. On the side there's this little thing that says live Wi-Fi, and this flashes depending on what's going on. On the top you'll find the button. This one turns it on. It also starts and stops the recording, and you've got this button here to turn the Wi-Fi on and off, because you can do recordings to the micro SD without having the Wi-Fi turned on, and of course that'll make the battery last longer. Now here's when the micro SD card goes in. You can see I've just got a 16 gig card in there at the moment, and then here's the charge port for the micro USB cable. Now if we hold down the power button, we should see the LED come on. It should start flashing red, and that lets us know that the camera is now booting up. Okay, so now we've got a solid blue LED. If I press this button once, it will start recording, and you see it flashes to let you know it's recording. And to stop the recording, you just press the button again. Now sometimes it works and you just start, stop, start, stop, and there's no issue. But sometimes it just doesn't want to stop recording, and I've been testing this for, I don't know, a few weeks now, and it's the same problems that come up over and over again. Like right now it's okay, but sometimes it just does not want to stop recording, and you have to forcefully turn it off, and then you lose the recording altogether. So they're not very reliable. Anyway, let me show you the live streaming to the app. So to use the live streaming, we press the Wi-Fi button, hold it for a couple of seconds, and then a green LED should start flashing inside. If it doesn't start flashing, you just have to do it again. Sometimes it takes a couple of attempts. Sometimes the camera just reboots completely at this point, and sometimes it works. So let's see what happens. Okay, so it worked this time, and I connected my phone to the Wi-Fi network, and you can see the name here, EWY00 blah 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 17, and that's the same ID that we saw on the sticker here. So you do have to connect your phone directly to the glasses. That means that you can't surf the internet while you're on your phone, because of course you're connected to this Wi-Fi point. And next we run their app, which is SIPC. So inside the app we can click play, and we'll instantly get a live preview of the glasses, and you can see it's actually pretty smooth. Like sometimes it does hiccup and it might like freeze or stutter or something like that, but on the whole it's, you know, it's pretty reasonable actually. And you could use an app to screen capture your phone and then upload that to YouTube, but the problem is that of course your Wi-Fi is being used connected to these glasses to stream the video, so you can't have internet access at the same time. And you might be thinking, well, can't you just connect the glasses to a Wi-Fi router or a pocket Wi-Fi or something like that? And you are meant to have that feature, but it doesn't work. One of the many things it doesn't work. Now the people who make these Spardar, they've said to me, yes, we know there's a lot of problems with the glasses, there's a lot of bugs, but we're trying to fix them. But I don't know, I don't think they're really going to be able to fix them, because this is a generic product. They've just bought it, stuck it on a pair of glasses and then sold it, so there's not really that much they can do. Now the another annoying thing is that you've got this like watermark at the top. You cannot turn that off. There's no option to turn it off. I mean, honestly, who would want that on there? It's just ridiculous. And like the camera ID with these random numbers, why would anyone want to save that over their video? It just doesn't make sense. So there are some problems with this. Now one thing you can do using the app is actually to record video. So I can click video there and you can see it starts recording. But the thing is, that is only basically doing a screen recording. So it's not the original 720 HD image, it's only what's being streamed. The other issue is when you get like stutters because of network problems and so on, they're also going to be recorded, but you can record like that. And if we go to another part of the app, we can see those recorded files and play them back. And it works okay, but like I said, that will also record any stutters that you have, any network problems, and it's not the full HD that the glasses can manage. Now you might be thinking, okay, well, can't I also get my other files off there? Well, no, you can't. The files that are recorded to the micro SD card cannot be accessed through the app. You can only access files that you made through the application. You cannot access the files on the SD card. And to make things worse, the files that are stored on the SD card are some weird HKV format which can't be read by any software. So the only option is to download like this really weird Chinese software which then converts that HKV to like an AVI, and then even then the whole thing is like scrambled. So oh, it's just an absolute nightmare. They're really just not worth the money. They're not worth the effort, they're not worth the time. They're absolutely awful. They just don't serve a purpose basically. Like, you can't easily get the video files out, and even if you do get them out, they look pretty bad. There's no audio recording. You can listen to audio live if you do the live stream. Testing, testing, testing. Check, 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 check. So you can even see that it's like very low latency, but that's not actually saved to the video file, so it's completely useless. So yeah, that's them. Anyway, let's open them up and take a look at exactly what's in here. And there you go, and now you can see everything that's inside. Down here we've got the battery, let's take a look at that. 650 milliamp hour, 3.7 volts, running up here to the main board. And now you know why it gets so hot, because this little CPU or processor here doesn't have any heat sinking, and that's actually red hot, like burning my finger hot. Now I looked up this processor and it's using a lot of network cameras, but most of them have a heatsink on it, whereas this one doesn't have one, and that's probably why it's so red hot. And that's also why they put that little venting here to let the hot air escape, but that is right up against your head, so you do feel the heat. And of course here's the micro SD card reader, your micro USB input, and here we've got the little camera module which I can show you. It can be disconnected, it's just on a flat flex cable. There you go. That's the little camera module, and I experimented. You can actually like mount it the wrong way, so if for some reason you wanted to change the orientation of this, you could do it and you can still squeeze it into the case. You know, it really is strange because when you look at it on my phone here, it actually looks quite good. Like the frame rate is okay, the quality is pretty good, the focus is okay, but when you export the files they just look absolutely awful, so I have no idea what's going on. But if you look at that, that looks really good. But like I say, that is not full resolution, that is only the stream, so if you was to view this on a big screen it wouldn't look quite so good. But it's still 1,000 times better than the files exported from the micro SD card once you use their weird Chinese software. So I have a feeling it's their software that's ruining the, you know, the final files and making them look so bad, because look, this is actually pretty nice and this is actually streaming over Wi-Fi. So yeah, kind of disappointed. They're a bit of a letdown, you know, in terms of features. Even just the most basic thing of saving video files to micro SD card, it doesn't do very well. But that pretty much sums up the Spardar smart glasses, HD, live streaming, whatever you want to call them. They're not very good, to be honest, and I don't think they're going to get much better. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.